I asked Chris, actually, to put together this presentation originally. He's an animator who I've long admired, and he actually taught me animation. And I knew that he had an interest in learning Flash, and I thought that it would be really great to have him bring his animation expertise to the Flash world, in that I think a lot of people have learned Flash and therefore think they know animation, and that one can learn from people who know traditional principles of animation. And so part of the whole purpose of this CD-ROM is to share some of the principles that are behind the work that Chris does professionally and also in Flash. He has used Flash as a medium to create some pieces rather than traditional cell and pen and ink and photographing with animation cameras. And I think the results really kind of speak for themselves in that they have much more dynamism than what we're used to seeing from people who just learn an animation tool and then go into animation. So hopefully imparting a lot of these principles is going to help all the animators out there who want to do better work.
Thank you. I hope the stuff that I show will open up some eyes and just give people some new ideas of some things that can be done in Flash. When you first open up Flash and start working with it, at least for myself as a traditional animator, it isn't necessarily apparent what kind of things can be done in Flash with animation. A lot of what I see being done with Flash is the sort of obvious things that you could do by moving things around, and there's a lot of motion graphics and there's a lot of tight moving around. But actually Flash is a powerful dynamic animation tool to do just about anything you want with. So I approached Flash with my animation background in mind, wondering if I could produce with it the type of animation that I would have produced with other tools. And as such, I went about it trying to see if I could execute certain techniques, and I found ways to do it. And that's some of what I'm going to show you here, and maybe it'll open some eyes for what you can do. My personal favorite genre of animation is what I call visual music, abstract animation that illustrates music, which is an art form that dates back to early filmmaking and has had an interesting history, and I find myself drawn to that type of animation. And I'm going to start off by showing this is really the first thing I did in Flash that was done to see if I could do some of these type things. And we'll kick it off here.